Hello. Thank you for coming. Oh, I'm glitching. We're all here. We're trying to get situated, but we got James from Morph Mechanics and Emily from, I already forgot her business name, Garden of Geckos and Garters, or Garter. I suck. Sorry. And Jim from Straight Blast. And we're trying to sell some snakes. That's our dream. The chat's doing the chat's doing good. Please share it right now, because the more you share and the more people come in, the more we can do this. If we don't do too good, we won't keep coming back. Sorry, but please share. Thank you. Really quickly, I'm just going to go over the rules as always, in case there are new people. If there aren't any new people, then this will be boring. So you can just tune out and wander off. But don't go too far. Stay here, because you have to buy a snake.
Or 3.
Yeah. Yes. So first rule is the seller obviously sets the starting bid. That is the reserve price. So that's the minimum it's going to ever be. And it's probably a good deal. So you're going to want to buy and bid. Okay. The bid increment is $10. So they're starting at a flat, like ending in 0 number. You're going to bid in $10 increments. But you can bid multiple times in one bid. So you could, if the starting bid is 200, you can bid 200, 220, and 240 or whatever. And you can't outbid yourself. But if someone else is bidding against you, that'll automatically count as your high bid that beats them. The first instances of 2 bids are the same dollar amount wins. And the way to be first is to have your chats not set to top chat, but set to live chat, or it's something different on the phone, but it always needs to be live chat. Because if it's top chat, the orientation in your perception of who wins looks totally different, because it's like using an algorithm to show you which comments come up. At the end of the final countdown, as we're sort of finishing up, some people in the chat, please type in done, and then we'll know when most of the servers caught up with our server, and we'll know when the bidding stopped. If you're coming in late, refresh your YouTube. Make sure your little red live bar is red and not gray, because you got delayed for whatever reason. And because of server delays and stuff, it's our final say of who won on our end, in StreamYard. So what we see is the final one. You could actually see that you won on your side, but that's just you hitting YouTube servers a little faster. But we got to use one standardized way to decide who won. The buyer pays shipping from each vendor, but Straight Blast and Garden are at the same location. So they would be combined shipping, and their minimum box price to ship for free is $500. And so is James. Right, James?
Yes.
Will you allow local pickup?
Absolutely.
Okay. So that would make it easy if you happen to be nearby. Pacific Northwest Lifestyle. And when you win, and we confirm that you're a winner in the bid, just type in your either hopefully your IG handle, or if you don't have IG, Facebook, or an email address, so that they can message you. If you want to save everybody trouble, you can still type that in, but then pre-message your seller and say, hey, I just won this breeder girl, whatever, and I'm just holding my place, because it's going to take the sellers a lot of time to track everybody down tomorrow, and they don't want to do it tonight. They're sleepy. Tomorrow they'll do it, and they don't want to worry about it.
I've been up since 3:30 a.m. So.
See, yeah, he's done. He's done for. He's over it. Okay. But tomorrow he will. But you need to pay within 48 hours. But I'm sure the vendors maybe would be like, if you want to add a snake and you don't have quite that much money to the box, maybe they would, let you finish paying it off on payday if it's this Friday. But is that true? You don't have to agree to that. But if like they want to like make a deal, make it expand, most people are like, sure. But if it's a $40 snake with $60 shipping and you can't pay in the next 2 days, cut off. Never again. Sorry. And if you fail to pay, you're obviously banned from all future auctions, because that was something someone else could have won, and we want them to win. We want winners. Mm-hmm. That's it. Try not to type and some people's Instagrams or whatever are, I don't know, a bad word, or I don't know, YouTube thinks they're an ethnic slur. And last week we had one that just did not show up. It just was like permanently deleted. So if that's happening and we're like asking you and you say like, I swear I'm typing it, message me on Instagram right now and I will do it for you. Because that came up not last week, but 2 weeks ago. And that was crazy. And that person did buy and pay and was a real person, but I think it's just the chat was like, this must be a slur. Bye. And just wouldn't let it go through. Whew. I think that's it. Any other questions? Should I move you guys?
We go because they're going to do a rotation. We'll be able to step away and do it.
I accidentally unmuted you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Any other questions? Also, thanks to the Holdback Rack sponsors. They're all here, or some of them are here. I saw Shane. I saw BNS Reptilia, Bravo Zulu, Powerhouse, Gray Family Snakes, and Stone Age Ball Pythons. We love you. Thank you for all your support. But right now we're worried about Morph Mechanics and Straight Blast and Garden of Garters and Geckos, or Garden of Geckos and let's see, I've lost it. Okay. All right, I got it. Sorry. Garden of Garters. Okay. All right, who wants to go first? Sometimes the person who goes first takes a little bit of an L. Let me be honest.
I mean, I'll go first. It don't matter to me.
James is a team player.
Okay. It's not necessarily in the order of what I've got listed on the thing, but we will start with this boy first.
That's totally fine.
He also may tag me because they're all super feisty. So this boy, I don't even know if here, let me try and make this a little closer. Again, not sure how this camera is going to work out, but we'll play with it. It's a learning process, right?
You're doing great. I'm assuming that's the 2022 male Fire GHI.
Yes. So Fire GHI Het Clown. The fire in this boy and the actual breeder is amazing. But I feed every 2 weeks, so everything's on the smaller side for its age, but still pretty phenomenal for what they are. So Fire GHI Het Clown male.
Starting bid?
The starting bid is 150.
150. Anybody? And does he eat frozen thawed?
I feed live, but I've had several people convert over to frozen without any issue. So,
and I've got rats or ASFs rats. Or mice. Okay.
Everything I got eats rats.
He's very beautiful. Is anybody interested?
GHI is big in the Kraken stuff. Trying to add it into your collection. This is a good way to do it. I have the visual version of this as my breeder male. And then I also have a female version of this that will be coming up shortly as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Het Clown, right?
Yes, Het Clown.
All right, if nobody's in, we can do a quick countdown and we can bring it back out later if someone changes their mind.
Yeah. We can always do that, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So
Or you
start
can
counting down.
message later if you're watching this afterwards. More people watch after than during, which is interesting. Yeah, just do a countdown from 10.
We'll just start at 5. So 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
Done. Y'all missed out. Okay.
Well, the Garter next year now.
Yeah, it's so what
And
do
if we
you
keep looking to the side on the camera, it's because we're like watching it on a monitor off to our side. Apologize.
It's all right. It does look like a casting couch. They were talking about that part. It's very suggestive.
Well, you know, this is used to be at least a not safe for work part. That can't talk today. Not safe for work podcast, right?
It still is.
Okay. Then.
I try to be normal when other people are around. Normal people, maybe.
There's no such thing as normal these days.
All right. There were no snipers.
Okay.
R&R
Yep.
Morph says they're looking for female visuals or hets. Are there any coming up?
Yes.
Het G stripes, yes. I don't have any Het Clowns though.
So up on the table is going to be a female normal checker het albino. And they're so tiny. But they have eaten. They're about a month old and they are eating chopped up frozen thawed pinky mice or worms or guppies. You can also feed them chicken hearts that you can buy at either the grocery store or at an Asian mart. They are not picky in their diet. They are voracious eaters. They love to bask. They'll be out all day. They're very curious and inquisitive. So when you go by their enclosure, they will come out to you and check out what's going on.
And you will have the ability for people to make pairs with other lots, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So if you buy this girl,
Bunch of males,
you can also
And then
bid
I
on a
have
male.
two more females, and then this normal female het albino.
All right. So how much is she?
So she is starting at
That-
80.
70 for
70.
Yeah, you said 70 on
Oh yeah, 70 for the normals and 80 for the albino.
All right. Let's do the first female us het checkered garter snake. So cute. Y'all know garters are gonna take off this year, I can tell.
Man, everywhere we go, people are talking about those. Like she gets interest every single time she even mentions she breeds them.
So Banana More Python says she can't hear you. I could mute like your casting couch one and then unmute the other one and then reverse.
Right now we've got it set up where she's actually using a mic through one and I'm using it through the other. We can drop down to one. That's not a problem.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you just have Emily has to just yell and be more assertive.
Oh, okay, sorry. Is that better?
Yes, yeah, I think it's better.
All right.
It's okay. We don't bite. Ish. Sometimes.
Hard.
I bite back.
All right. Is anybody in for a checkered garter snake? 66 het pied female.
Het albino.
Yeah.
Sorry.
6% het albino.
Yeah, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Would people prefer if they bought them in pairs? Like the pairs were already set up? All right, let's count her down, I guess. Are y'all here for ball pythons? Put in the chat what you.
So Autumn said yes, pairs.
Okay.
So why don't you throw a male into it?
All right, I will throw a male into it. Vote. Albino or normal?
Chat's delayed a little bit, so you gotta wait. Forbidden balls is ball pythons only. Come on, don't you want to add a cool, weird thing to your room that you can sell at shows? That's fun and outgoing.
I mean, for somebody saying ball pythons only, they sure didn't bid on the first ball python up.
Well, I looked at my stuff. I actually put that up for higher than I had it listed for, so that's my fault.
Yeah, you can redo it.
Whatever you say goes, right?
All right, I'll do a normal male.
All right, a normal pair. Pos albino.
Yep, both 66% had albino.
What would be the price for a pair?
So I'll start for a pair at 100.
All right, bold move. Thank you for your boldness. Yeah, add this to whatever ball python you're going to get from Straight Blast. You know you want it, and then you can diversify your table. Easy.
So I don't know if you're going to be able to see this on camera, but these two, you can actually, come back. You can actually kind of tell them apart. Their head stance, where this one is very, very light, and like there's no black on it. So that was the male, and this female is very, very dark on the head stamp, making that yellow dot on top kind of pop. And it didn't come through very well on the camera.
And they do get to a pretty decent size, even though they're basically little noodles to start. So.
Yeah, would somebody be interested in seeing like their mother, like on how big they do get?
Waiting for chat. I want to see it. I would buy it, but checkers are native here also. But I think they're very cool. I was at the show this weekend, and I think they had Lake Chapala garters that were like selling like hotcakes. It was crazy. All right. After she shows Mama, we're going to count this puppy down, and we're not showing you any more garters ever again. Ever. I'm just kidding. I love garters.
So this is Mom. Her name is Gluttony. And as you can see, she's larger than my thumb. She's albino checkered. Not coming through on camera, but she's like very purple, like lavender almost, with a yellow enhancing it. And there's like green hues as well in her pattern.
But she's not the mom because these are 66% hets.
No, the father was 50%.
Yeah, she was.
Oh no, wait, yeah, they would be.
She bred with a normal.
So
No. There's two females in that enclosure, and we don't know if it came from the het female or from her.
Oh, but so these could be 100% heads. So that
could be
right.
But err on the side of caution.
All right, let's count this puppy down. Maybe somebody can steal it. Or not steal it. I don't know. I thought you guys would be more interested in checkers.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe they'll want the albinos later.
Yeah. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Done. All right. James, what do you have coming?
Well, somebody said that they wanted female clown. So we'll just go straight into so this is a female spinner blast clown. She's a 2022. And the camera's not exactly doing her justice here, but it seems like it's really dark on that side. Trying to get the light to show off what's going on here.
So let's put it down here.
Do you know how much she weighs for the people who? You don't have to guess incorrectly. But,
I've got a scale right here.
okay. Some people are really excited about the weight.
She's 340 grams.
How much was her starting bid? Thank you for the done to everyone, by the way.
We will start her at 200.
$200. Female clown. With 1 year of growth already on her.
She's a good eater. All the stuff is good eaters. I just feed every 2 to 3 weeks because, again, I'm active duty military. I'm away from home. My wife's taking care of everything while I'm gone. So,
and we got a whole military cast here today.
Yeah.
It's the military trifecta. We did it.
So,
Jim, are you in the Marines? Am I making that up? Or Air
No,
Force?
I just retired from the Navy, and Emily is a Navy vet as well.
Okay.
and I'm a Navy nuclear LDO.
Is anybody interested in this
You can't
female
be fun.
spinner blast clown? $200.
I can't be fun. Is that what you said?
No, I said the nuclear side can't be fun.
Oh, it has its perks.
Heard stories about the nuclear life.
Did submarines for the first 11 years, and now I'm on a carrier, and I'll be going back to subs next year. So I've got some other hets and stuff that'll be coming up as well. And again, pairing this up with like any other male hets that I have would produce some pretty crazy outcomes as well. All of the spider stuff that I do have, there's no significant wobble on it. I do have one boy that I'll be doing later that does have a little bit of wobble, but it's only because he was a slow starter. But everything else, as you can see, I mean, she's trying to move around.
Good.
I mean, yeah,
Like
she's
she
not
looks pretty
corkscrewing or
stable.
doing anything crazy. There's no head wobble.
Most
or
of the
anything.
spiders that I've
Shipmates.
seen haven't really had much wobble. I think that gets overblown a little bit.
It always does. And everybody always says, oh, yeah, champagnes can wobble. I've never once seen a champagne wobble, and I've hatched out probably 5 to 10 clutches of champagnes.
Heard the same thing about spot nose and a number of other ones, and I haven't seen it there either.
Super spot nose I've seen. I've got a super sable clown. She wobbles.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of 2 in the country. Well, 2 in the world, actually, as far as I know. I don't know if anybody else has produced super sables, but
All right, I guess count this puppy down, and we'll bring her back out later if people want to add to a box.
okay. Well,
Nope.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
Done. All right.
Nobody's wanting to buy today.
I know. What the heck? All right. What do you guys want very specifically? It's hard to be like, I want adult female ready to breed DG clown bites because I'm not sure that's going to be here.
Yeah, that's
We have a mystery crested gecko.
A what?
A mystery crested gecko. I have no idea how to identify crested geckos yet, but I got a plethora of them.
Do you all want crested geckos? Andrew Heckler wants a puzzle. Not sure.
I ain't got no puzzle.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you guys want to bring out a whatever you want? A ball python?
Yeah, I'll bring out something.
Try it out.
Change it up away from the clowns a little bit.
Yeah. Morph Master J says blackhead question mark. Mm-hmm. We all question. Emma, the Reptilian, says any non-checkered garters.
Not at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping to produce California red-sided next season. I was hoping for this season. My girl Envy, she blew up, but then I think the move caused her to absorb.
Mm-hmm. That'll be
So-
hot. Let's just be honest. Cali red sides are nice.
Yeah,
Stone Age
my side
says
is very, very bright. Both the reds and the blues pop.
mm-hmm.
This boy's not wanting to sit still, but
All right.
the proven breeder, banana cinnamon genetic stripe.
Oh.
He's got 2 clutches under his belt. Sitting about 700 grams. I don't know exactly. I'd have to weigh him.
Starting bid.
Starting bid 200. He does eat frozen thawed. Feed about once a week. He eats about every other week, to be honest with you. But he'll lock up with just about anything.
Does he eat frozen thawed or live?
Frozen thawed.
Okay. Did you just say that?
Yes, I did.
Sorry.
So, I don't know if the lighting is washing it out, but he does have a bit of a defined stripe. It's not crazy because of the cinnamon and the G stripe, but he's a late 2020.
Is anybody in? $200 for a banana cinnamon cheese. You could almost just breed them to whatever and make banana cinnies, which sell in like 5 seconds anyway. On the male side.
That's one of the clutches we just did, actually, just
Yeah.
to have some show fodder.
Mm-hmm. All right, there's some sort of wheeling and dealing. Is it a male or female maker? Ask Forbidden Bulbs.
It is a male maker.
Male maker. It's still worth it, because then if you're working G stripe, because then like the het males are worth something instead of worth $30.
Yeah, so like for reference, I was just looking that up today. Like a regular, male banana worth, at least on Morph Market, they were going for around 100, 150 bucks. The head G stripes were still going for 225. So it adds something. And then if you really want to get into like the G stripe clown, you can get that banana in there too, pretty easily.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys are hard to please tonight. Count it down, please, sir.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done.
Dunzo. All right. People asked for puzzles and xanthic stuff. Do you want like proven breeder females?
I mean, I've got proven breeder females. I've got a crazy looking visual pied female. She's 4 years old. She's just around 1,200 grams and just a slow grower. Let's see where she at.
Ohio Outdoors asks, is there any corn stakes? No, I'm not auctioning tonight. Only our guests are. I thought y'all would want garter snakes. And it was maybe I'm hoping you're holding out for the albinos. All right, let's do this puppy. Looks nice. It looks crazy. She's dark.
Yeah, so this is a low white pied. She's probably around 90% pattern. So you can see the tip of her tail is white. You can kind of just peek that here in the center of the coil. And then she's got that one little ringer there. But the rest of it is just the super dark. She's got a dorsal stripe basically. And I've got pictures of her mom, and it seems like it is a genetic trait. Again, she's just been a slow grower for me. And I'm going to be doing a cross-country move, so I don't really have the ability to take everything. And she's one of the ones up on the chopping block, so.
She's beautiful.
So
even
she,
even if she's
2018, and we'll start her at 300. and I can show pictures to whoever gets her of the mom, who looks almost identical. Super dark, super low white with that dorsal stripe.
Did you ultrasound her? Or do you have an ultrasound?
I used to have an ultrasound, and I sold that off after last season because I knew that I was going to be taking a break breeding. So we plan
So
on
she could
getting
have follicles ready to go.
I mean, yeah.
For the hypothetical
I'll
future
throw on
owner.
a scale just to get an active weight on her. Oh, I was wrong. She's just under 1,000 grams. So she pretty much will only eat weans. Anything larger than a wean, she will not take. That's pretty much one of the biggest reasons why she's a slow grower. So, but super dark, super low white.
Emma asked if you are located on the West Coast.
I am on the West Coast, Washington State. She's eaten ASFs. That was one of the ways that I was able to get her to gain a little bit of size, was doing ASFs. I just haven't had ASFs breed all too, I guess, easily for me here. So they only seem to do well for me because I do everything in my garage during the summer months, and in the winter months everything stops breeding. And then for whatever reason I keep getting those gross warts on the ASFs. I don't know if anybody else has dealt with that.
I just call them it's like a virus.
Yeah.
Once
It's
it
like
takes over.
Rodent herpes. It's really nasty.
Will ask, will she eat multiple in a feeding, multiple weans?
I've never tried to do that. I don't really try to overfeed them, but when she eats just fine. Like I said, it's just getting her to take a wean, and as you can see, she's got good body composition. She's not thin or anything like that. She just is a small snake for her age. So
what does she look
I know
like?
people
Like a cinder pie or something? She looks like something.
Yeah, she's ridiculous. And I got her in one of those auctions on Facebook way back when. And when I got her, one of the people that was also bidding on her is the one that sent me the pictures of the mom. So
Morph Master J asked, are you 100% sure it is a female snake?
I mean,
can you pop it, or just sort of avert the area a little bit?
Yeah, she's gonna try to run on me here. Oh.
I have some like really old girls that do breed, but they always stayed small. Like
I've got a rack right here, so she's like trying to run into that rack. If you can just stay put.
It doesn't have to be. All right, we're getting the money shot live.
And she's running.
We had the casting couch.
And she's in the rack, and I'm going to get tagged trying to reach in there and grab her.
All right, it's okay. I believe you that it's a female. All right, if nobody's in, he's now struggling to find his snake. So
it's not me, not with the garter snakes.
There we go.
Be brave. She does. That's why I said cinder, but like there's like a one of the granite type mutations made her dark, but it could.
So she can't. She
doesn't quite have that like 8-ball complex look.
No, 8-ball complex typically is a lot smaller.
Blackjack says, even if it's not technically female, it identifies as female, and we have to respect people's choices and snakes' choices. So.
So if that's the case, can't all of our snakes identify as female for the price?
Yeah, I wish they would. That'd be awesome for me. I mean, you've seen those males with small hemipenes, right? When you pop them when they're babies, and you're like, I hope you're a grower, because you're certainly not a shower. It's tough. Life's tough. All
I
right.
actually think we said that exactly when we were popping some of them earlier.
The Garters, yeah.
Sometimes you're like
Is that a
almost
scene on
the
my screen?
almost the scent gland is bigger than their hemipene. You're like, yikes. I don't know what sort of future marital stress you're gonna have, but it's not gonna be good. All right. Do you want to count that down from 5, James?
Sure.
Please. Mhm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
Done. Thank you. All right, you guys, y'all are killing me out in the world. What do you want? We have dozens of snakes. Thank you for the duns.
Like what, plant?
They said puzzles, the one thing none of us here have.
What about a female het G-stripes? What about that?
Got a couple of them.
Right. Good little project things.
Yeah. Throw one of those out really quick.
These are the fresh ones.
Yep. So here we go. Start out with,
The disclaimer.
yep. So these will still need 1 or 2 more meals before they ship, but they are eating, or at least this one is. This is a Mojave. I originally identified it as Mojave yellow belly, but after it shed out, I'm going to say just Mojave. 100% het G stripe female, currently on live hoppers.
Pos het VPI.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. This one is possibly het for VPI exanthic. The sire is pos het, but hasn't been proved out. So I'm not going to say it is, but there is a possibility that's in the breeding.
They're a couple weeks away from VPI. That's what Ben said. So, if someone were to buy this, you could tell. I think that's yellow belly. What do y'all think?
Mojave can definitely do that without yellow belly, though.
That's why I was thinking,
a lot of
because
color to it.
Yeah, but I have another straight Mojave het clown that has all this color in it too, and that's why I was thinking it's not. But the little bit of flaming down there is why I was originally saying yellow belly. So I'm just going to say, why not possible yellow belly? But I'm not going to say that it is. We'll starting bid 80.
$80. Darth Yoda, do you want that banana to come back out? Let me know in the chat while we bid on this one.
Yeah, it might have the yellow belly in it, but I don't know. Just comparing it to another Mojave that we have.
The chat is polling in on the yellow belly status. Does it eat frozen thawed? Did you say that yet?
Right now, it's on live hoppers. I haven't tried to convert it over to frozen.
Okay. $80. You know,
it will need 1 or 2 more meals before it ships, so it'll probably be a week or 2 before it's actually available for shipping.
Mm-hmm. The IGs will for everybody are in the show notes of the YouTube. Darth Yoda, the banana was a male. Male maker. Cinnamon banana G-stripe. Adult.
And we're those people that name our snakes too. So that banana was named Helios, if anybody cares. Or is named Helios.
Mm-hmm. All right, people. Killing me.
I can't see the chat, so.
We don't have any bids, so go ahead and count it down from 10. Maybe somebody will sneak in.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
Ohio asked if that was okay. I think it's like a chat delay a little bit. No bids. That's it. I think it was Vader who asked about the banana. Do you want us to go back to the male banana?
Okay.
Give me just a second. I got to run back down to the rack and get them. I put them away.
Okay. I don't know if he's saying yes, but I will do a different auction and just, I don't know, keep him around. Yeah, everybody
Yeah, we'll
refresh.
go.
I feel like we have delays. What's that? You got something for me now.
This is a pastel phantom highway female that is 66% het pied. It was a head-to-head pairing. I hit on a single highway pied in the clutch. I have this exact animal without pastel in a male, and then I have a female that's growing back, that's grown up from the year before of the same combo. So
All right. What was her starting bid?
her starting bid is going to be 3.
300.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And she's trying to lock onto me. If I put my hand in front of her, she's going to tag me.
Forbidden Balls is in at 300. Thank you, Forbidden Balls. She looks
Appreciate
like
you, Sean.
she's eating good. And he's local, right? To you?
No, Sean's actually East Coast.
Okay.
Sean has quite a few animals from me already.
Good looking out, buddy.
So again, I'll pull out the actual pied version of this. He's getting ready to go in the shed, so he's starting to pink up a little bit. But this is the piebald version here.
That's cool.
Same clutch.
The head's crazy.
Yeah. The head is what made me think maybe he was phantom, but all the pastel highway pieds that I looked up all kind of had the same similar looking head.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right, we're in at 310. Cherry has been popped, Bravo Zulu. Thank you for pointing it out.
yeah,
Been going.
Yeah, I mean, the other option is once we finish, is like you guys could decide to do reverse auctions and then just stop, auctioning at whatever price you think is like the real reserve or whatever. But it's up to you. All right, we're at 310. Anybody else in on this really cool Pastel Phantom Highway 66% het pied? $300. Fuck me. It's a great deal. It's an
the
Allele
male that I bought
combo.
to produce this clutch about 2 years before for over $1,000, and he's just a pastel highway het pied.
Yeah, it's crazy where the market has gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That male also has produced me several yellow belly or gravel pieds, and I have people that I've sold to that has had them tested to come back as gravel, so that was awesome.
That's good. Yeah, we have to get James PCS. It's hard and it's a lot of work. So I need you guys to buy some stuff. All right, let's count down this one and see
I'll
who
start
snipes.
at 10 on this one, so we'll go
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
And done. All right, we'll wait for the duns to come in.
Sean at 350,
Yeah.
and that is his Instagram.
Okay, cool. All right. So what are you guys looking to do now? I'm not sure what the people want.
How about you put out a pair of the albino checkers?
I would, if you want to like do the gecko like at some point tonight, I think it'd be fun to see what will happen.
Okay.
But the pair of albinos would be fine.
So here's the pair of albinos. This is a male-female pair.
Starting.
Yep, starting at $120.
What a bargain.
See those things going for 150, 175 alone a lot. So yeah.
Are they unrelated? Asks Bravo Zulu.
Yes, these are siblings.
They are siblings. But I don't know.
Yes, but with
Colubrids, I
Garter,
feel like
with garter snakes, you can line breed with no consequences.
Quantity over quality snakes with breeding.
and can you repeat how you feed them for the ball python people who might have missed it earlier?
Yeah, so as long as you're not too incredibly squeamish, these guys eat chopped up pinky mice and like really, really tiny. As you can see, like this is my thumbnail, and these guys are just so tiny. So the food has to be able to fit down in their mouth and down their throat. So these guys are eating chopped up pinky mice, chopped up worms, guppy minnows. I haven't fed them any chicken hearts, but they will eat chicken hearts. You can feed them chopped up tilapia as well from the frozen tilapia from the grocery store. These guys are not picky in their eating habits. Like whatever they can fit down their mouth will go down the mouth.
To include each other sometimes.
Yeah. They are known to cannibalize as well during a feeding frenzy.
Is anybody
That said,
at
they also live in
120?
colonies. Like you
Come on,
can
Will.
cohab them.
Yes, and these are cohabitable species. My colony, I have 8 together. And the only time I have to be really careful is when I'm feeding. And there's only the 2 that I need to worry about when feeding because they are very food motivated.
But those will grow up to be the size and coloration of the adult female she showed earlier.
Checkers are cool because they have a lot of morphs.
Yeah,
So like
the granites that are really popular, they're a morph of the checkered garter.
mm-hmm. Will ask, can he buy them and put them in a 2x1 enclosure for now?
Yes.
And he also asked, what temps do they need?
So on the lowest side, 65 on the cool end and 85 to 90 degrees on the hot end. And if you want to add a 5% UVB, it's been known to be beneficial.
But it's not required.
Yeah, but not required. They just require a daylight cycle.
All right, Will, are you in? If not, we'll count it down. We got to keep this show moving. Y'all are letting me down.
So sad.
But the people who watch this afterwards, they can message you, right? Because there were a bunch of people who told me they were interested. Okay. So
yeah, my inbox is always open. Even if you have questions about like husbandry or keeping, my inbox is always open.
Will wants to know that the humidity requirements could be for these guys.
I have kept mine at humidity levels the same that you would keep any other colubrid, like a corn snake or a hognose snake. These guys do great in like a drier environment. As long as you give them a water dish that they can like go in and go swimming in to help with shedding, it's easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they live where I am, which is a hellscape. So they can tolerate a lot. They just need to be able to get away from the heat. Danielle, we will have lots of ball pythons. So if you're looking for something particular, put it in the chat. Thank you for coming. All right, Will, last chance. Count it down, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
All right, streak broken.
Can you call it a streak when it's only one?
I'm trying to call it a
Tough
streak.
crowd.
God, I know.
Right, though.
Did you want that banana back up here or banana G stripe or something different?
I think
I can't
Yoda
see the
said
chat, so.
he did not want that one. Is that right, Yoda?
Okay.
Please chime in. Michael says any inchy clown or heads also looking for highways or asphalts. And Main's Morph says clown head VPA or VPA head clown. This stuff. And Darth Yoda says no, thank you. All right, this is a clown shaped being.
It is in fact a clown. This is a pin clown male. He's actually one of the better looking pinstripe clowns that I've seen. So if he doesn't sell, I'm not going to be too upset if he doesn't sell. And my wife, who hates pinstripe because it's one of my favorite genes, actually likes this one. So he's not going to let me show his head right now. But we will be putting this boy up for starting at $200.
$200. I think pin clowns are
There's
super awesome. Like they look like constellations
there
on their back.
I always kind of think they look like the hieroglyphics or something like that sometimes.
Yeah. Darth Yoda says any albino stuff. Adam says lab or het lab stuff, and Acacia is looking for dark and pied stuff. Acacia, do you want a really dark, cool female ball python pied weirdo? Let me know in the chat.
Not weirdo, Gene.
Yeah, not weirdo. Just is weird, but cool. I think she was up before you came in.
I will get him to unravel. He's gonna fight me, but patience. So he's actually the product of the same pairing that I had that Spinner Blast clown from, same male, I believe. But it was to my Sable Het Clown female. I was hoping to hit the Sable Pinstripe Clown, but I only got the one pin clown. I hit a Sable Clown and a Pastel Sable Clown.
Mm-hmm.
And Jana currently has the Pastel Sable Clown as one of the animals that I loaned out over there. And then Tyler at Oregon Exotic Balls actually gave him the Sable Clown boy as a birthday gift.
Mm-hmm. Danielle, yes, shipping is extra, but if you put a box together, you get free shipping. For both vendors, it's $500 to qualify, which is a great deal because shipping is basically $1 million at this point.
It's just getting more expensive by the day, it seems.
Yeah.
Quarter one for 2 states over at like $70 this morning.
In-state is nice though. It's like $30, $35 here. And I typically like cross-country shipping for me because I'm in the fucking northwestern tip of Washington to the East Coast is usually like $85. So I usually just tell people $65 and just eat the $20.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been brutal. Michael, there could be crested geckos if there's interest. Robust is interested, so you might have to fight with Robust.
She's getting a couple of them. Just asking.
Okay. All right, nobody's in for a pin clown. Male.
Go ask mom. Downstairs. Sorry, child aggro.
Yeah, go ask mom if you can get a clown.
All right, count that puppy down. I think bring out the pied, the female pied again. Your next one, because I think 2 people asked for it that weren't here earlier.
Okay, we'll start this boy at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
Done. Thanks. Tough crowd tonight. My goodness. Mystic Clowns, Hypo Combos. Oh,
Go up front.
Forbidden Balls got it for 200. Can we just say that?
Yeah, there,
Okay.
I didn't see it done in there before him, so
Yeah, he would get it anyway because there was nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
that works,
Thank
Sean.
God. Thank you.
Which
Oh,
means
I did
free
love that
shipping for
sound, I
Sean
guess.
already.
Good job. Free shipping activated. I need some sort of like air horns. Yeah, exactly. Whenever that happens.
Flying geckos.
All right, let's do a gecko. We haven't had anything with legs in a while.
Okay.
There was question, or they were asking about Crested, so I'll go with that one.
This gecko, unknown morph, adult female. Think she has eggs. They're unfertilized though.
Is she a phantom or just a tiger? It's hard to tell.
Sweetheart, I wish I could tell you,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I came into these geckos very spontaneously
Mm-hmm.
and with no there was a context of why, but no more associated with the geckos.
A friend of ours got evicted, and we wound up taking in her whole collection.
Okay.
And she didn't really give us anything but, hey, here's a whole ton of geckos.
Well, it looks to be in good condition now, like well cared for.
A male, I believe to be Harlequin, maybe.
Yeah,
Which one are you putting up?
with like pinning.
Yeah,
So you want to sell them as a pair or separate?
separate.
Okay.
Let me see the male.
So, female, adult, crested. Oh, sorry, I'm trying not to rip the tail off the male.
The female crested gecko. Do you know you don't know the age either, but she is laying slugs currently.
She hasn't slugged out for me yet.
Okay, so she's probably
but she is
younger.
Of childbearing age. So I would probably guess somewhere between 3 to 5 years of age.
RTB.
Does she also have childbearing hips?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You tell me.
All right, what's the starting bid for her?
I've been doing research coming into this for geckos. This is only garter snakes.
Pick something.
We're living our best life here.
Right, spontaneously. My kind of life.
Yeah, I would sell.
Adult female crested gecko. I'll start off at 140.
All right. Like for auction pricing, it really should kind of hurt a little bit, not just like a little bit, but like a good bit, but still like you don't lose sleep at night. But I think that's fine. Very healthy, full of luscious fertility.
Yep. Doesn't bite.
Doesn't bite. Good for pets.
Don't have to worry about dropping the tail either. It's already gone.
Already gone. Problem solved.
Fraud butt bonus.
Danielle asks, are any bearded dragons or iguanas tonight?
Oh, come on. Stop. We keep on caving
more.
The demands, and they're like, yeah.
And then
Cookie
also
dough.
add, when does it over? It's over when we're done. We've offered them all, and they've either been bought or not bought. That's when. So it's like probably another hour and a half or hour, or we just leave because she looks phantom to me, not just Tiger. I know she's fired down right now, but I don't see like any evidence of Tiger, Brindle, or Harlequin stuff.
No, she's very patternless.
That's what I mean. Yeah, Phantom. Phantom's recessive too. What's her favorite flavor of Crested Gecko diet?
Of course, watermelon.
Is that of course? I don't know. But now everybody knows you need watermelon Pangea.
They seem to like fig and insects.
Okay. Like the breeder formula?
Yeah, also the growth and breeder, Pangea.
Mm-hmm.
But I do swap in between or mix between Pangea and Rapashi.
Mm-hmm. All right. Since people aren't bidding tonight because they don't like the prices for whatever reason, if you want to make an offer below asking, they just say like no or yes. Maybe like they'll be like, oh, I'm inspired or something. I'm adding that as a rule right this second.
Learning on the fly.
Any bids? No geckos? Don't do that. My husband is giving terrible advice in the chat. We don't buy geckos and let them use the yard to keep.
He said earlier when somebody asked what they needed for heat, he's like, just they live in your yard, so just put them in your yard.
It's room temperature. As long as you keep your house in between like 75 and 78 degrees, and you mist them down every day, they'll do just fine. There's been studies that like adding UVB is beneficial for development and quality of eggs and activity, kind of like a serotonin boost. But as far as necessity, they just require a daylight cycle, and that could just be the light coming in from your window.
Maine's more offered 100 potentially as like a buy it now price. How do you feel about that?
Like a buy it now price, sure.
Yeah, like if he can get it for 100, and then would you be happy with that? It's kind of like a reverse auction.
It really is. We're getting desperate now.
You don't have to accept it, but if you wanted to.
How about 110?
Okay, we're dickering now. Let's go. Come on, Maine.
Harder. Some kind of weird bizarre.
Yeah, the if it makes sense. Like it.
$110 shipped, you said.
No.
Really?
No.
Yeah, bye. Oh, no way. All right. Count it down at one, whatever it was.
5,
1,
4, 3, 2, 1.
You all spent all your money at Schaumburg, didn't you? What the heck?
Lydia, hold on. Cool.
Okay.
I think
Someone
we'll go
could
with a proven breeder for this.
Proven breeder time. I guess we don't want to look at this thing yet. That's right.
So I've got a Het Ready Xanthic proven breeder female. She's not going to be easy to weigh, but I would estimate between 2,500 and 3,000 grams. I can look back at her clutch card to see what she laid as far as like how many. She did not go this year. I didn't breed anything this year. And she didn't go in 22. She went in 21.
Do you want to do this one as a reverse auction, or do you want to just go with a normal? Like you could start at 400 or something, or 300, and go down.
I mean, I've got her at 200. I think that's
Watch on your sister's tablet. Yeah, sure.
for
Okay.
almost 3,000 gram female. So she laid 5 eggs in 2020.
So that was the last time she laid?
I think she laid in 21, but I was deployed and my wife didn't track on clutch cards.
Okay.
So you've got my camera up, not the snake cam.
Sorry.
So you're letting people just
I was
stare at my
trying
butt
to
as I'm wiggling around.
I didn't mean to.
So she's a big girl, so she's going to be hard to get in the camera here. But she's thick and juicy and
So juicy.
ready to breed. She's laid 2 clutches for me. And het ready xanthic, 8-ball complex. So mix it with cinnamon to make an onyx, mix it with black pastel to make cinnamon to make a gargoyle, black pastel to make an onyx. I can try to weigh her. It's not going to be the easiest. My luck, she's going to knock a bunch of stuff over, but we can try and make it work.
She's sitting pretty good, so that's good. She's beautiful. Thick and juicy, ready to breed. Correct. You are allowed to say that here. You have permission to say.
You have to use 3 C's though.
Mm-hmm.
So she currently weighs 2,500 grams.
JW Stewart asks, what does this do with Stranger? Do you think has a HRA Stranger been made?
I don't think it has been made yet. At least not that I've seen. Not saying it hasn't, but my wife says yes, she did. Apparently she did keep track. I don't know where those cards would be. There's a stack of cards from 22.
Stepped away to take care of the kids. What do we got up?
An HRA female?
Het ready xanthic female.
I think Stranger HRA would be nice. And obviously, like, the black pastel one are nice too, but it might be better because then it's not like too dark is like a relative statement here, but you would have more stuff to look at. Visual interest.
She's running away.
JW, are you in? How do you feel? I think you should do it.
And again, she laid 5 eggs, but that was when she was only like 2 years old. So she's now 4 years old, going on 5 years old.
She's kind of big. What do you think shipping would be for the box? Like, could you fit her in a 12 by 9 by 7?
I've got a 12 by 15 by 9, I think, or 15 by 9 by 6 or something like that. But I think it would be 100 for her.
But if they put $500 worth of snakes in there, it would be free.
We got JWN at 200.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll show you one of her daughters that I held back also, just to give you some insight as to what you could potentially produce there, JW.
Yeah, bring it out. We're having fun.
I'm going to put her back
Okay.
for just a second. She's going to try and run on me otherwise. And she's currently in a 55-40. And her daughter just shed out. The reason why I'm replacing her is her daughter is almost ready to breed.
Oh.
So her daughter is a fire gargoyle, possible double het hypopide. I wonder if you think it'll prove out.
Yeah, I mean, there's, some hints. JW asks, are you going to be at the Pack Wars anytime soon?
I am not. I'm only home on leave right now for another week. And then I will be heading back to San Diego at the end of the week. So next Friday I fly back down to San Diego. So my house is up here. I'm stationed down in San Diego currently. So my wife and my daughters are living up here. So I come home, do all the honeydew list things, and then take care of the animals, and then go back home. So I do all the deep cleaning when I'm here, so my wife doesn't have to worry about it.
I don't know why we're looking at.
So.
Danielle, current bid is $200. You'd have to bid $210 to try to compete. JW, it sounds like you're nearby. You could just pick up this week.
Yeah, I can always coordinate to do a local pickup. I'm not exactly certain where you're at, but also in-state shipping is much cheaper, or like local shipping, so it doesn't have to go through a major hub. Much cheaper. It's usually around $35 to $50 depending on size. So a lot easier if that's the case.
Andrew seemed to think Danielle was thinking it was a question for the daughter. $1 million.
Oh, the daughter? No, daughter is not up. She is hold back.
JW says, I'm in Eugene, Oregon, but I have someone in Seattle coming down tomorrow to see me.
Yeah, we could always coordinate something. I don't know where at in Seattle. I was literally just over there this morning. That's why I was up at 3:30 in the morning. I dropped my daughter off at the airport. She flew up to Alaska.
Oh, sweet. That sounds fun. Acacia asked for the sellers to state again where they are located.
Washington State.
And both of us are in Illinois.
Do you guys have like pickup opportunities at a show coming up soon?
What show?
Yeah.
I'm just asking, like, what shows are you thinking of going to?
No, I mean, we're going to go to Tinley, not Bend It, but we'll be there. As far as outside of that, I think
Scaled up in Wisconsin.
Yeah, scaled up shows in Wisconsin. We might head up to there if we have a reason to.
Okay.
She's trying to run on me, so I'm going to just count her down.
Okay, count her down. We have a
10,
bidder.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Done. All right. What do you guys want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
This is a tough crowd. You guys are doing your best. I would just keep promoting what you got, because somebody might see this later and shoot you a message. So even if your buyer's not here, they might be here this weekend.
Yep, that works.
Yeah.
Put up.
So I wouldn't stress too much.
Right. This is a 2019 proven breeder lesser clown male. He gave us our first bells. He gave us our first clowns. So, he's pretty well proven. Start out at 150. He's eating frozen thawed rats pretty reliably. He's a good eater, good locker. Just lesser clown.
He's beautiful. Agabito was asking for big girls, but right now we're on boys. Is anybody into a lesser clown for 150? Male.
Don't know his exact weight, but he's around 1,300 grams.
You feed all of your stuff frozen thawed, or just the ones that'll take it?
I try to get them all in frozen thawed. I got a few that just refuse to switch though. Up until recently, we were renting, so breeding our own rats was kind of out of the question, and they're expensive to buy live. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, count this down. I think we should start like going a little faster. I guess I don't know.
All right.
So,
Counting down.
so then we
10,
can show all of your inventory.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
Dunzo. Keisha did ask for the pie to come back. If you want to. Thank you.
I was going to do this one first.
Okay.
He'll show his head here. So this is a male phantom highway, 66% het pied. He's gonna fight me. I'm gonna.
Starting
He's
bid.
starting at 200.
Ooh.
So some nice cool coloring and purples on his dorsal here. He's not gonna play nice. Some of them are much easier to work with here.
Is he a full sibling to the other one, or?
Yeah, so they're from the same clutch.
Jen is in at 200. So tell us more about.
So the
So the
pairing
exact
was
same clutch.
Yep. So the pairing was a Phantom Highway het pied. Sorry, a Pastel Highway het pied male to a Phantom Yellow Belly het pied female. And again, I hit the Pastel Highway. He's not gonna let me show his head here.
It's very shy.
Ball pythons. I wonder how they get the name. We'll show off his colors, I guess.
So J.W. Stewart could buy this one, and if he proves that pie, he can sort of half recreate the daughter that you showed earlier from the HRA girl.
Yeah, and I can show you what the yellow belly or gravel pieds look like. Let me see if this girl is shed or she's in shed. She's in shed. And the boy. So this is a sibling from the year before. So this is a yellow belly or gravel pied from the year before, and he's hissing at me.
He's beautiful.
So this is the same pairing the year before that produced this boy. So even if you don't get the highway pied, just the yellow belly or gravel pieds are cool looking in and of themselves, and you won't hit a normal pied with it if he proves out. And then to get the phantom on top of that, so you get the bell complex in there, so you get some of those crazy jagged edges and cool colorings, and it usually makes them a little higher white. Phantom interacts very similar to Mojave. Phantom and Mystic are the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
My little bouncy ball here.
All right, count it down. We'll see if we can get Jen a good deal, or if someone will snipe it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
Done. JW Stewart, do more sellers come on later, or is it only 2 per show? It depends on just who's available. There was another person, Angel Caro, but he had a scheduling sort of mishap. And and then Bravo says we did try 5, and that was a little too much because, like most people, you don't go around enough times to show your stuff off enough. So 2's good, 3's okay, 5 was too much. The duns are in, and Jen got it. Congratulations. All right. Now, what do you guys want to put up now? Try out.
You want another gecko, or do you want another ball python?
Listen, it's your party. I'm just here to support you in any way I possibly can.
Try one of the geckos.
Gargoyle gecko?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I just want to look at it.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that going to be auction?
Yeah.
All right.
Go for under.
So this is a male gargoyle gecko. He bites. But he does flame up red. And he's gone.
It's one of my favorite questions. It shows, does it bite? It's got a mouth. Yes, it can bite.
Yes. Anything can bite if it has a mouth.
What's starting?
So let's start off at 130.
Proven, or was he in that like group?
He's part of that group.
Is he
Yeah.
reticulated or striped? Like it's he's sort of always striped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stripe.
Stripey. Does he squeak when you pick him up?
No, he does not.
He doesn't look like the bark.
Quietly hateful.
Wait, is that the one that was named Bacon?
No, this is an unnamed one.
Okay.
Did you have a female to like potentially go with him if somebody wanted a pair?
If you'll give me a moment, I can look.
Yeah, no pressure. I don't know what people want.
I
Like
don't
sometimes
know
they
what
want,
either.
sometimes they want a pair. Sometimes they only want females. Sometimes they don't want females. They want bananas. It's crazy.
Show me gecko. Not those geckos.
All right, if nobody's
Gargoyle
in
gecko was
to
slightly
just
less.
the male, he can come back maybe with a female or paired with a Crested if you want like a 2-for pack.
Yeah, she went to go see if there's any
All right, count it
Guard
down for
female.
me, please.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done.
Dunzo. While we wait for the duns to come in, let's look at this.
So this is a male fire GHI Mojave het clown.
He's cool.
He was
GHM
starting-
Mojave combos are always awesome.
Yeah, and again, the fire that I have in this male is top notch. Like there's no way to put it. Like it's, as far as single gene fire goes, and the stuff that he's produced is just, it almost looks Desert Ghost. It's like next level.
Is it like LSR fire looking?
Almost, yeah. And I'm not going to say that that's what it is, because that's not at all.
Right.
But it is just. I have some other stuff that was sold to me as fire, and then when you put them side by side, like you would not even think that the other one is fire compared to these.
Is he's the
So-
brother to the first one you brought out?
Yep, and then I'll
Okay.
have a female fire GHI up here shortly as well. So
That one should get some interest. All right, what's the starting bid?
This is where I got mixed up before. So he is the one that should be 150. The other one was supposed to be 100.
Okay.
So Fire GHI Mojave Het Clown
That's still a good deal.
150.
Fucking
Yeah.
Fire GHI Mojaves are hot. Clown. The visual form is hot. Awesome.
Yeah. And again, the fire alone is next level. So try and get him to unball a little bit here for us.
Three Fauna says he is a smoke show, which I agree.
I kept a female version of this, and then so I actually hit 3 of these in the clutch, 2 females, and then this one male. And Tyler at Oregon Exotic Balls has the other female. I kept that female, and then I've got a lesser version of this, so lesser Fire GHI.
George Beckett is in at 150. Thank you, George, for bidding. Maybe
So
he'll
just
want
to show a slight comparison, right? Everybody always wants to ask the question. So lesser versus Mojave. Lesser is just a little bit brighter as far as the lighter pigments go, but other than that, you would think that they were the same.
All right. Is anybody else in? Because we'll start counting it down. Give George his deal. He has an extra bid at 170, so somebody else would have to do 180 to take it from George. George is a man who comes prepared with multiple bids.
So we'll start this boy off at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
Beautiful. All right, the duns are in. So 150 got it. Congratulations, George. All right, I see some geckos over there.
Oh yeah, trying to keep them all in one place. Undressing himself for the casting couch, but got the
JW
male
Stewart,
guard.
did you put in your IG or whatever? I guess it doesn't matter, but make sure you message. I haven't seen very many IG placements, and a lot of you I know, so I know who you are, but.
Yeah, got that female guard for the pair Garter stripping.
Okay, same name as the gram. Yeah, Forbidden Balls, you're fine, and Jen is fine. That's her name. It's just if your name on here is not your name on Instagram. All right. You guys ran away. You got something ready?
No, we're here.
Okay, we're back. Oh, looks awesome.
I was putting away gargoyle or the Crested that were trying to run away.
So this is a gargoyle pair, both striped.
Female stripping for the camera.
So this is fresh shed color. Don't bite me.
Wow. Spunky.
Yeah.
So you're offering them either as a pair or just the female, since the male didn't go solo?
Well, if you just want the female, she has slugged out for me because I haven't tried to pair them since I got them, like due to quarantine purposes and health concerns.
Mm-hmm.
But she has slugged out for me, so she is of breeding age, and
Mhm.
she is ready to go.
DTF. So
So
let's.
starting, we can
Sorry.
start at one. How much for that female? Like
120 is what you said.
120. So for the female, do 150. But if you want the pair, we'll go with like 220.
Jen asked if you could describe the morph. Is it orange or yellow or just the
It's
silver on
cream.
silver?
Cream and black.
But let me see if I can adjust your lighting here really quick. It looks like it's washing out
I
on
see.
camera.
It doesn't. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that was vibrant.
It is hard to see. It's just a little like overexposed,
Yeah.
but it's okay. I think I can tell more now. It was hard to tell if it was like oh
Is that better?
yeah.
Oops, there she goes. Okay. She's shedding or molting, so she's not sticking very well.
If you take those shed pieces and you plant them in the ground, gargoyle soldiers erupt out.
That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's free real estate.
Oh my god, we got it live. What a little shit. Damn.
And they do have sharp teeth, and they're not shy to use them.
Have you ever fed a like deformed baby crested gecko to your gargs?
No, but we have fed deceased garters to Wilma pythons.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing with garter snakes is they breed quantity over quality. So not every garter snake baby is going to make it. And byproduct is you will end up with dead ones, no matter what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's true for
when
like
garter
corn
snakes
snakes too.
always, yeah, so it's like if you have garter snakes, it's good to have like isopods that will break down the biodegradable matter. Or if you have snakes that do eat other reptiles. Because as such is life, nature will take its course.
Will gargs eat? Like you said, a deformed baby or something like that? I've never heard of the gargs actually eating other reptiles.
Yeah, in the wild they're like mid-level leeches in terms of like hunting other geckos. That's why they have better teeth. So you could actually. That's why they're vicious deep down inside, and you can tell they're like little dinosaurs. It's actually like makes them badass. Oh, all right, let's count this puppy down.
Yeah, see the sharp little teeth in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, count it
Hanging
down.
off her thumb.
Yeah.
I'm
5,
sure somebody will come
4,
around for it.
3, 2, 1. Done.
It's an educational opportunity, also.
Oh.
You're doing great. Okay, let's like double check this real quick. That's a great pet.
Yeah.
Easily worth the value.
Just hangs around all day.
Yeah, you don't even need
it.
Extra clingy.
All right, let's get to this. What's that there?
This is a banana leopard. 66% het pied, 50% het hypo. Based on the markings near the tail here, I would say she's probably going to prove out. is het pied. So this is a female. She is 1,100 grams. So
Starting
female
bid?
banana leopard, starting at 200.
What? Dang, that's crazy. She looks hot for 200 and 1,100 grams.
Yeah.
I guess I'm an idiot. I was trying to sell a banana pause het pied at the show for 400. Couldn't get anybody to buy her. Probably because she was overpriced. I guess it turns out. I'm an idiot.
Everything these days is overpriced. You basically are getting what anybody's willing to pay for stuff. So,
all right, I expect somebody to buy this. I don't care who, because this is a great deal, and you should probably bid on it multiple times. Let's be honest, because she's awesome. Yeah. Can you like flip her little tail up a little bit so they can see the? Oh yeah, all day.
And I have a visual hypo-pied banana male, so again, don't really need her anymore. And I've got a banana yellow belly het clown, possible double het male. It's a female maker. So again, trying to thin the herd and trying to just maximizing my stuff by minimizing my stuff, if that makes sense.
Slowly working on the same process makes perfect sense.
So,
do you know? So she's 1,100. Did you try to pair her ever to like get her to eat, or is she like virginal?
She's one of the ones that she ate better on ASFs. She does eat rats, but she ate better when she was on ASFs.
Okay, but she will eat rats.
Yeah, and like I said, we do every 2 to 3 weeks here, so everything's always hungry. It's just they get fed less often. Part of that is also because our rat food tripled in cost because doggy bag.
R.I.P.
We don't have co-ops and all that stuff out here, so I have to get Chewy Kalmbach, which is damn near $40 a bag.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When I started breeding back in 2009, doggy bag was $8.99 a bag.
Wow, that's awesome. Or it's not awesome anymore. It's sad, but like, yeah, the economics of rodent breeding has really like gone off the rails impressively.
Just got all that nice salt and peppering there, the darkness from the leopard coming through for the banana. And then again, some people say that mark at the back of the head is a hypo marker. There's other stuff. I don't have a doubt that she'll prove out het pied. And again, she's 50% het hypo, so there's a possibility she could be double het. So $200 for her, and then you send off a test for another $100, and you could have a $900 to $1,200 animal that's ready to breed next season.
And she has that like leopard stripe response to being het pied.
Yeah.
Also.
Now she's going to start trying to run.
Carissa, do you want to bid? I know you do. I know you're in hypo stuff. Don't pretend like you're not.
Well, everybody used to be so hard up for female bananas, and even at $200 for a multi-gene, almost ready to breed female, nobody's biting. I think when I bought her, she was $700.
Yeah, it's a tough time.
So we'll start off 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
Got him.
Sniped it.
I did snipe it, and then Chris came in. Chris, do you want it? I'm a nice person. And then Will was after the done. Sorry, buddy. And then we have a bunch of late kids. Y'all are so late right now. This is crazy. Chris, do you want it? I'll give it to you. I'm a gentle spirit. All right, he'll take it. Yay! We did it. Yeah, everybody, don't even just refresh it. Leave and come back in, because sometimes you're lagging way more than you think you are. All right, Christian Gonzalez got it. Black Snow Reptiles. All right, we're doing it.
All right.
I got
So
more
people were-
proven breeders coming up too, for those that are
I think that's what
curious.
people are looking for.
Yeah, people were asking for dark stuff earlier, so we'll go with a cinnamon het genetic stripe female. That's 100% het genetic stripe. Start out $80.
Is she yellow belly too?
Nope, she's just cinnamon. There was only banana cinnamon in the pairing.
I think it's like the color of your lighting. Okay. Banana.
I have the lighting turned off right now. I can turn the lighting back on. He said it was washing out earlier. So
there you go. I mean, I don't know. Cinnamon. Sorry, I'm being slow. Is this a female?
Female.
Okay. Starting bid?
$80. And this one needs at least one more meal to ship. She's actually a daughter of that banana cinnamon genetic stripe that I had up earlier.
Acacia says she actually wants babies. So here we go. She's beautiful. My husband chided me for bidding. It's not fun having a babysitter in my own podcast. I'm gonna go buy those geckos if you're not careful. Sorry.
Which ones? The ones that bite?
Yeah, look, those are little shits. I love little shits. That's like my favorite.
Mine too.
I don't know. No divorce. All right, is anybody yet? Let's count this puppy down and keep it rolling. But if you want anything from straight breast or breast, holy shit. I'm so sorry.
You know what's on your mind?
Going back to that casting test.
Yeah, fuck. If you like what you see, I'm sure you guys would honor the prices like this weekend only or whatever. Yeah. Yes. See, perfect.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
Denzo. Best breast forward. That's right. Correct. And also, yes, you are also correct. You cannot afford the alimony. So I have a certain kind of lifestyle, a snake-based lifestyle that I need to, uphold. Anyway. Sorry. Got a little personal.
We will go with another big girl here. So this is a lemon blast female, but she's a tank. As you can tell by the fact that she can't fit all in the camera.
Do you remember when she bred last or?
So again, nothing went this season. She last laid, I'm looking at the clutch cards here. She did not go last year, but she did go in 21. She's sitting real nice for me right now, too.
Krista has 3 C's, so she's in. Just kidding.
She laid September 1st of 21, and she laid 9 eggs.
Okay. She looks juicy.
The year before that, so she laid 9 and 19, and she laid 9 and 20. So she's a 9-egg girl. So she laid 9 eggs 3 seasons in a row, and then didn't go in 22. And I haven't bred her this season.
She has a big head. Can you
Oh,
put
yeah.
like your hand sort of near her head? It's a good size head. Which,
Yeah.
I know that's weird, but I don't know. I like that on a ball python. What's her starting bid so people could start ruminating?
Wait. I gotta pull up the thing again.
I mean, I can see it. I just don't know if you're like changing
Yeah,
on the fly.
what I've got
prices.
listed is what's on there.
Okay.
So
150.
started her at 150.
You know, some people like have it and then they're like, I'm not selling enough. So they start to drop pricing as they sort of go through the night a little bit. But 150 proven
And I'll weigh her out real
breeder.
fast.
Chonkosaurus Rex. Absolute unit.
She's fighting me here. I don't know if you can hear that. She's 3,000 grams.
3,000. Yeah. Right. If you pair her to like a little 700-gram male ball python to make some pets or whatever, she's just going to carry him around with her. She's gone.
I mean, I've got a 6,000 gram female that I paired a 600 gram male to, and he did just fine. She laid eggs.
Right. I
She
don't
laid
mean it's
16
not going to
bucks.
work. I just mean like if she wants to go, he has to go with her because this party's.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how that works. My
Is
wife
the
heard
big girl
a new-
coming tonight to the auction or potentially?
No, she's actually already sold. We've
Right.
got somebody that helps us out with all the animals while I'm gone, and she's been asking about them forever. So I finally said that I'll be selling her. So
Is anybody in? 150 is a steal because she wasn't bred last year, so you know she's gonna have follicles for this year. Just breed her one time, and you'll
And
obviously have your money back in whatever
you'll get
capacity.
9 eggs at least.
Mm-hmm. Will, you should sell your little weenie lemon blast and buy this one. It's called an upgrade.
And this girl can take large rats. I usually try to stick with mediums, but she will take a large. Obviously, with the big ol' triple C thick head she's got.
Yeah, I don't usually do really big rats either, but it's nice when they'll take them. Like if your mediums like run away from you, your medium rats, and you're like, damn, you can still use them, and you just maybe don't feed as often.
Yeah, and I feed, like I said, every 2 to 3 weeks. So sometimes that bigger meal, or you give them 2 mediums or whatever.
All right, is anybody in? We'll do like a 5 count, or you can add her to
5,
another box.
4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
Done. All right, what else do you guys want out there? We have 75 people. Go ahead and start sharing.
I said babies. I got a lot of babies, but don't know what people are looking for.
All right, Keisha, what kind of babies do you want? Thank you for the. Oh wait, Kevin came in at 150 right at the end and beat Will. Kevin Woolery, is that your IG?
There's no interest on the garters.
Keisha still dark and pies. We got a sniper. Sorry, I was going too fast.
What's his IG?
Kevin, I think you've bid before. Can you put your IG in again?
And you guys can all contact me on Instagram or Facebook. I'm Morph Mechanics on both of them.
Mhm.
Make sure that you're messaging me on my main account. I do have a backup account because there was one point in time where I got like banned for a couple weeks. I don't know why. They just locked me out of my account. It was
Kind of washing out. There we go.
All right, what do you have?
All right,
there?
so this is a Pastel Mojave Enchi 100% het G stripe male. Again, possible VPI, but the sire hasn't proved out yet, so I'm not going to claim it is.
Starting
Also
bid?
eating, starting bid $80. Eating frozen thaw. I'm sorry, not frozen. Eating live hoppers.
That's when you say you got to run to the store, Sean, and you just go sit in the parking lot at the store for the next hour.
Anybody in? We're gonna start doing power hour. We're gonna be slapping snakes in front of you really fast.
Yeah. All right, gonna count it down.
Mhm.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
Done. Ohio Outdoor says if it was on Frozen Thaw, I'd be all over it. Well, you just remember that they have it, and when they in a couple weeks, maybe message them. Maybe you can make a deal, work it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to switch it over. I just haven't yet.
What is on that table? It looks awesome.
This is the female fire GHI het clown. She's actually just starting to go in shed, so she's just starting to go opaque. So she's actually a little more dull than typical. But we'll start her at 150. She's keeping her head there, and you can see pretty much all the patterns. So I'll just kind of leave her as she is. But again, really nice high quality fire, a lot of high blushing, and then good quality GHI as well. This is the female, so now everybody wants females. Starting to see some numbers rolling. That's more like it there.
Can you like sort of turn her so we can see like her pattern from like the other side too? There you go. Show her off. She looks awesome.
She's gonna tag me.
We have to get the double tap because we've already had some bites on the other channel. So we're at 170 currently. Looks like from Serpent House, and a bunch of you are bidding. She's totally worth a ton. Even in this market, you know, she's good for a long time because she's interesting. So even if like you don't want to work the clown part per se, you can work a Krypton Ultramel or a Krypton Lavender or a Clown Pie. All of that would be cool.
Right? So I'm currently working albino G-stripe clowns, and I've got GHI mixed into it. So I actually have a holdback fire GHI triple het. So
yeah,
working into the lighter stuff, Ultramel and albino and lav and stuff like that, rainbow, hypo, all those different things. The dark genes work really, really well with that. So
curious to see how it'll go into the G-stripe clown though. A lot of the dark genes are iffy in there.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm also doing the albino with it. So I hit some albino G-stripe pos het clowns last year.
All right, we're at 210. I think they're going to try to snipe battle because George has a box going to you now. And who knows who will win. Make sure you put multiple bids in and get your bids in for the countdown. We'll do a full 10-second countdown because I don't know what'll happen.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
All right. This will be fun. It'll take a second for the like bids to load.
Oh, Sean snuck in there before. Add her to the box, he says.
Yeah, he did. Congrats. Forbidden Balls got it at 250 for the Duns. And then George got done snapped, but he was behind anyway. All right. What do you guys have up?
I don't know. Throw up something basic for now because doesn't seem to have a whole lot of interest in stuff unless we want to start putting together like ball python groups. But go with male banana 100% G stripe. Let's go starting bid 70. This is a son of that banana cinnamon genetic stripe I posted up earlier. Currently on live hoppers, haven't switched them over to frozen thawed yet. Need about one more meal before shipping.
Sorry, I'm still typing. Will is in at 70. It is really nice and bright looking.
I appreciate it, Sean. I'll message you later. Enjoy your camping trip.
Thank you for coming. Does anybody else want a snuggly little banana guy?
The het G-stripe bananas are going $225 on Morph Market all day long right now. So $70 is cheap.
Absolute steal.
All right, I guess count it down. If
Count it
nobody
down.
else is
10.
he wants a het G-stripe girl.
9.
Can you make a package for him or bring up another one?
Yeah. You want me to? Who's asking that? Willis?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Can do that.
I'm on camera.
How many do you want? 1, 2, 3?
We're ready to make deals to Will. What's your deal persuasion at this time?
All right. So let's go with that banana boy and your choice of either the Mojave or cinnamon that I had out. Either one of them is female, 100% genetic stripe. Do 150 for. I'm sorry, not 140 for him and your choice of the females. Or feel free to make an offer if you want all three.
I do want a girl to go with her. Which one is her? Oh my God, Will. What are you doing?
The Mojave and the cinnamon are both female. The banana is male.
These two together.
200 for all three. What do you think?
I'll do 200 for all three.
Deal. I think that's a deal. Oh, he's camping. Don't camp. You're supposed to be at the auction.
Is that a bid, 200 for all three, or no?
Yeah, just type in 200 to confirm that that's what you want to do. Come on, camper Will.
He said yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, we did it. Woo!
All right. Am I doing a countdown or are we just calling it there?
No, let's just. We can give it.
Yep, that's fine. 200
Yeah.
for all three.
We did it. We've not found a deal. Will is doing it, living the lifestyle. I mean, if somebody wanted to fight him for it, I don't know. 403.
Somebody outbid him. They're gonna start fighting. So this is a female special bumblebee het clown. So I know a lot of people are familiar with the special gene. It's become a lot more popular, especially in the clown stuff. I also believe this female has epic in her, which is a gene that was linked to special when it first came out. So the starting bid on her will be 300. So special bumblebee het clown female, possible epic. And if she doesn't go, I am not sad because I will definitely keep her and breed her myself. And again, she's got spider, but her head is rock solid. She's not moving around. She's got a light shine directly on her, and she's not stressed or freaking out or doing anything crazy. So no head tilt, no wobble.
The chat is super laggy for some of you. Yvonne Goodridge, super laggy. You're still saying duns. Refresh, please. Please.
Make sure you're selected to all messages, not top messages.
Right. Can you talk about Epic a little bit while we let people ruminate on this one?
So Epic is an enhancer gene. I guess special in itself is kind of an enhancer gene, but there's like a next levelness to it. I don't really know how to describe it. I can show you this male here who had kind of a shitty shed, but so this is a special lemon blast. Oh, this is actually female from the same clutch, but when you look at how lemon blasts typically look and you see how bright she is, and she doesn't necessarily come out, she's hissing at me, she doesn't necessarily come out as well on camera here, but both of these females here are exceptionally light and bright for what they are in comparison to a non-epic version of it.
Is it in a complex with anything that we know of yet?
Again, I don't know too much about it.
Okay.
The special that I have came from Blake Looney, Snake City, and he actually is the one that provided Ozzy with his special clowns that he has. So he was one of the first to produce special clowns in the area, especially in this area, but in the United States, and a good majority of them. And this is a good shot here. You can see how bright she is compared to standard bumblebee.
Mm-hmm. All right, is anybody in? We're going to count this puppy down. He's going to keep it.
She's weighing in at 550 grams. So special clowns are, again, a lot of stuff coming through there in the market for special clowns. Not a common project, but it is something big that even Justin himself is working with and has done stuff with. So Ozzy's doing a lot of stuff with it. So we'll start it at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done.
Done. All right, we're at the 2-hour mark. So this is like, the last couple of lots for you. So chat, I think Acacia wanted to look at Pied stuff. What else did we want chat last sort of like couple of lots? And obviously you can message both of these about availability, adding stuff to your box, whatever. But now's the time to be like, This is what I need. Clown visual males.
I can bring that lesser clown back up if you want from the
Do you
beginning.
want a lesser clown, Andrew?
2019 proven breeder.
Then Sierra wanted pied, het pied stuff. No hots. Pastel
No
on
hots.
frozen thawed. Just pastel or just any pastel combo?
I have a pastel combo baby, but not on frozen thawed yet.
All right, let's look at what. All right, do you have a? Do you want to put something up? This is.
Somebody serious about the pastel? Was that an actual comment or joke?
I think Ohio said I believe them. You know.
Okay. Here is a pastel yellow belly, 100% G stripe,
Need to flip over to our other camera.
female.
There we go.
Starting bid 70. Not on frozen thawed yet. So live hoppers at the moment. Also needs about 2 more meals before shipping.
She wasn't on your original list, right?
No,
Okay.
because she hadn't eaten enough meals for me to be comfortable until today. I still want to get 1 or 2 more in before shipping, but I wasn't comfortable listing her yet.
What do you think, Ohio Outdoors? Or whoever.
And if you prefer a male, I got a male pastel combo if you want.
Will's in for 70.
Okay.
Thank you, Will.
Yep. Thank you. I already got 200, so you know.
Right, he's going
Not
for his
quite at the
box.
5 yet. Right. All right, gonna count down.
Mhm.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
All right, we did it. I'm pretty
All
sure
right,
Will
thank you,
got it. So
Will.
we'll look at this. It's beautiful.
So this is a female leopard, inchy, 66% het pied. And based on her pattern near the tail, I can guarantee she's going to prove she was a holdback. And again, just trying to reduce down before I have to move across the country. So
Congrats, Will. Keep going. Sorry.
Starting bid on her is 100.
100
For a leopard inchy female, possible het pied that I believe
from
will prove out.
2021 too. My
And she's
God.
800 grams.
Live only feeder though. But have you tried her ever on frozen thawed back in the day?
Every animal here that I've ever tried frozen thawed takes it without hesitation. So,
Mhm.
and I've got people who have bought from me and go straight to frozen thawed without issue as well. So, again, I don't think that any of my animals have any issues, and I've switched between ASF and rat and mouse and whatnot, and I never have any issues doing that with any of them either. So,
George Beckinson at 100. Do you want to show off her, like, I don't know, potential het pied marker areas?
yeah.
Mm.
The
Sierra's in at
chain near
20.
the tail. So the inchy typically clears up the belly as well, so you don't see a lot of the craziness that you would see on typical leopards. but the chaining near the end here with the stretched out pattern. And then
Did you produce her or buy her?
Yes, I produced her.
Okay.
So I had a, I don't have them anymore, but I had a leopard inchy het male. He was a leopard inchy fire, and that was the fire that I told you wasn't the greatest. So she could have fire in her also, but again, it wouldn't be like the top tier fire because she is light for being a leopard. And I originally had her marked as fire, but then when I hatched those babies out, I was like, no, it's not the same kind of fire. There's fire and then there's fire. So, but she is nice and light. And again, she's 800 grams, so she'll probably be ready to go next season.
All right, we're at 120, but we have 2 potential people. So do you want to count it down?
Yep, we'll start counting down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done.
All right. All right, what do you guys want to do now?
I got one more I'll throw out unless people want some more single gene het G-stripe stuff. But other than Will, there wasn't a lot of interest there.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you could like not auction anything else. Just show off your like favorite snake. It's fine. We're at the end.
Yeah. All right. So this is not the same one as earlier, but similar. This is just a pastel Mojave possible fire, 100% G-stripe male. Starting bid 80. This one also could have the VPI in it as well, but again, not confirmed on the father yet.
Did you say it was a female?
This one's a male.
Male. Starting 80?
Yeah, sure. We'll go with 80. I don't remember if I said 80 or 70, but we can go 80.
Starting bid.
Also, congrats, Sierra. You're the highest on that one.
Congrats. Did you get that, Chris? Hair? Yeah, you did. All right. Anybody in for $80? He's very beautiful. Can you bring him a little closer to the camera? Ooh. I love like the burned out orange, like when Mojave and Inchy interact in general. But that one's nice.
All right. Countdown 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
Done.
We got another big girl here. So this is a kingpin. So this is a lesser pinstripe, and she's 2,800 grams. And she didn't go this season. She laid 16 eggs last season.
16 eggs? Like, were they good eggs?
All 16 hatched.
Holy shit. That's a boa litter. I don't know if you noticed.
And they were decent sized eggs too.
God.
They weren't like all like 50, 60 gram eggs. Like all the babies came out around 65, 70 grams. But they were, like, I can look up the stats on it and tell you how big the clutch actually was weight wise.
That is insane. I've heard of them, but like 16 is nuts.
Yeah, so last season I had 2 16 eggs and a 15 egg clutch. It was insane.
So she breed a male stranger to that or something. I don't know. Like it almost doesn't matter. It's like crazy.
She laid 15 eggs last year.
Okay.
Sorry. And it was
close enough.
1,268 grams for the eggs, and she last laid May.
That's not funny.
22nd.
It is funny. Her clutch weighs as much as some adult females.
As a proven breeder female.
Right. All right. Starting bid.
Starting bid for her is 250 just because of how big of the clutch she can lay.
Worth it. 100%.
And she's trying to run on me here.
$250 for like an absolute brood mare. Okay, you are good to go, no matter what happens.
If you put an acid to her, you'll like 10 times your profit.
Mm-hmm. Will's in, of course. Will, the champion of this auction.
Brood mother. That's a good word.
Will, the champion of every auction.
The early ones where he didn't know they existed yet, he was not the champion yet. But now that he knows, he is the champion. Will's in at 250. Carissa, come on, what are you doing?
Did you say put you into free shipping? That would be if it was with Straight Blast, but this is, I think, your first one with me.
Yeah, that's true. Right. That means, Will, you need to buy another one.
I mean, I do have a couple other big girls that are also on the chop. I still have a blackhead female that's ready to breed. My wife didn't put on the list. And then
Does anybody want a female
gene.
blackhead? I mean, is it like nearby?
I think someone was asking for blackhead stuff earlier, weren't they?
I think someone might.
At the very beginning.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if they're still here, but
So we'll start counting down.
Told.
She's trying to run on me. So 10,
okay,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
done. Type those downs in the chat. Apparently, Will is auctioning himself now in the comment section.
Got to pay for all these snakes somehow.
So is Stuart
Sniped.
JW the same as JW Stewart?
Yes, because that's his IG, I think, based on the notes. So he was trying to add it to his box.
Okay. That works with me.
Wow.
At 450,
Will, you
so
just
he's
got hosed.
shy.
All right. You guys are over here. You're a little depressed. I can tell. Go get something you want to talk about that you love and you're not selling. You're just like, you want to shine like a diamond or whatever the fuck the Zoomers say these days.
I'm good. Not depressed. I'm just surprised that nobody's moving as much, especially with all the ask for, ball pythons only, babies only, stuff like that.
There's no way to predict what's going. It's just like going to a show. Either Will is there or he's not, right? But alternatively, like it's sometimes people are just looking for that one thing, and then sometimes you just happen to have that one thing that they wanted, and it just depends. But you're doing great. Thank you.
And to be honest, both of us are like, we're still early on. We're only in like our second year breeding, so like we don't have a lot of the higher end stuff people are probably looking for. So it's whatever.
Yeah,
so I'm just having fun being here.
I know you did great, and I'm thankful you came. So if you want to keep hanging out, that's cool. We're pretty much finishing up, but he has still some stuff to go through, if that's okay.
My wife said blackhead sold, so she needs to come explain what that means to me, because that's what I've heard. Woman, you might want to come say something before I auctioned it off here. So this one here is Orange Dream Lemon Blast, and I have her listed as a plus. So my female that produced this clutch, and I've bred her multiple times, and every time she produces babies, they always have this blown out patterning. So every single time, depending on if it's pinstripe or if it's just pastel or a pastel orange dream, because my male is a super OD pinstripe fire, and the female is just super pastel. But she's not a typical looking super pastel. So this female is a Orange Dream Lemon Blast. I've got her listed as plus because there's another gene at play that I don't know what it is. and I'm trying to figure that one out. But I've got her listed at 150 to start. But it always blows out the pattern and makes it like you can almost look and it makes the pattern almost hollow in the dorsal patterning there. Like it blushes out the center of the pattern. So
Acacia, he hasn't brought it back out yet. He'll bring it out soon, I guess.
What are they asking for?
That really weird dark pied female. Is anybody into this cool Possadinker OD Lemon Blast female?
And it's
That is
high
really
quality
cool.
Orange Dream. It came from a super Orange Dream male. It came from a super pastel female. So everybody says that typically the hets that come from supers end up looking far superior to those that don't. Oh. Okay. I didn't know that. I'd put the tab on it and you never told me. My Dalmatian has come to visit. No, you need to get out of here.
Oh no, can we see it a little bit? It looks cute. All right, I saw
I'll put
enough.
the snake up. She's a long coat Dalmatian. She's also neurotic.
Okay, if it's too much to have a neurotic dog, she just looked fun.
Oh yeah, she's still a puppy. She's I think 15, 18 months.
Okay. Yeah, they're not really finished growing. All right, do you want to count this one down?
Yeah. I mean, we can drop her down to 100.
$100
wants to throw them
will.
onto the box.
$100 will. I'm speaking to you directly at this juncture because you need to fix your box.
Well, Will has nothing from me yet. That would be.
Oh yeah.
JW is the one that is 50 short of a free shipping.
Oh. All right, they're trying.
And they both just came in at 100.
Right, I tricked them.
Okay, so we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Done. All right. Last call. So or kind of like, let's do that pied, and then I want to see how people are going to bid on the GHI pewter if she's available. I'm just curious because I think that people want some like dark stuff to make hats off of.
Bring the pied back out. She's trying to bring Coco with her here.
Yeah, congrats, Stuart JW. You did it. You got your free shipping.
Redline doing free shipping. What does that mean?
Doesn't seem like a very good business model.
Yeah. No free shipping.
So again, low white pied, about 90% pattern. There's only like a single ringer. It doesn't even go all the way up. It kind of just spans the belly section. I'll show you her belly as well, so you can kind of see the only section where you're going to see the pattern coming up is right in here. And then right there, and then you got the tiny ringer there, but she's just dark and striped. So we'll start her back off. Where do we have her at? We had her at 300, so we'll do 250. This go round. See how she goes.
Bottom dollar. You'll get no better deal for a cool weird snake like that. Acacia asked what was the pairing.
I did not produce her, so I do not know what the pairing was. I got her as a hatchling back in 2018. So again, she's just under 1,000 grams. She's almost 5 years old. She's just small. She's always been small. Pretty much will only eat weans. She'll eat ASFs, but will not eat anything larger than a wean. A couple times I've gotten her to eat a small, but that's super rare and uncommon. She was just a kind of a finicky eater and would only bounce back and forth between weans and ASFs. When she'd stop eating one or the other, I'd switch her over to the other one, and then she'd start eating again, and then she'd stop, and I'd switch back and forth. But so one of the reasons, I mean, there's plenty of people that have bred 5-year-old females at 1,000 grams, and they've done just fine. May not get the biggest clutch, and sometimes that could also kickstart them. But the size, and if you've bred any of them more than a year or two, you'll know that size really means nothing when it comes to breeding. I bred a 6,000 gram female, and she got egg bound.
Mm-hmm.
And I've bred 1,200 gram females that gave me 8 eggs. So it doesn't really matter. Size is simply just the biggest reason why size becomes a thing is when you go to breed them, do they have the stores in order to recover after the clutch? That's really what it comes down to. And she's got, I mean, you can look at her. She's
I don't know why I didn't
healthy.
I'm losing it. It's at the end. I just like that she's so weird looking.
Yeah,
This
and that's the
actually
reason
like
why
a
I
dinker
have held
snake.
on to her for as long as I have, is because she's unique.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other pieds out there that I've seen other than her mom that looks like this. And I don't know if it's genetic, and that's what I was hoping to prove. But again, I'm just trying to thin down so I don't have as many animals to take care of when I have to move across the country. So
Acacia asked if she's bred before.
no, she has locked before, but never produced a clutch for me. I could do 275 shipped.
275 shipped. That's
it'll probably be $85 to $90 based on her weight to ship her. So Will's saying 225. So with shipping, I would normally do 65. So that would be 280. So if Acacia wants to do 280, it's between Acacia and Will.
We don't have more pieces.
I'm okay with either.
Go over there.
But Will basically
The
came
first
in with
one of you
the
that
higher
types-
offering.
something in. Oh, Yovan, brother. All right, Will says he'll take that. Wait. Oh, okay, there's bidding happening. You pick.
Stuart's saying
James.
250, which is the
That's the
bear, which
higher.
would throw it in for free shipping for him. So I'm just going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done.
All right, Stuart. It'd be more convenient for you to put them all in one box. Yeah, that was a little bit confusing. But that's okay. We did it. Oh, Acacia said 280. So you'll pay 280 plus shipping, Acacia? Oh boy.
That's when things get fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because
Yeah, I think she was thinking it was like 280 shipped, not 250 plus shipping, which is what the other bid was.
well, yeah, because Stuart would have been free shipping on his part because it was combined
Right.
with the other snakes.
Yeah. We're all tired. We did our best. Come on. What do you expect? Oh man.
So yes, the 280 that you bid in there would be 280 plus shipping, so be 345.
That's still not a bad deal.
Okay. I think let's just
So-
give it to Stuart because I think he's a cleaner. I don't know. That's all. All right. Do you want to do any more?
I'll put the GHI pewter girl up
Okay.
there.
I just wanted to see her. I was being selfish.
And she's a pretty girl, so.
Yeah, Acacia says give it to Stuart for his bid officially. It's just like there's like a 20 to 30 second delay between us and them. All right.
So GHI pewter. So this is GHI cinnamon pastel. And she's a proven breeder. We'll start her at 200. I'm going to see what she weighs.
No.
She's 1,900 grams.
Sierra Scales, his name is Morph Mechanics, James O'Hare. Am I making that up?
O'Hara.
Oh, yeah, O'Hara. He's on his contact info is underneath the Instagram. You can just Google it. We got it. $200. GHI pewter. Huge. Say her weight again.
1,900 grams.
1,900 grams. Has she proven? Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Did she? And she didn't breed last year. Did she breed the year right before that?
She was actually my first clutch last year. So she laid in January of 22. And that was her first clutch, and it was 7 eggs.
Breed a puzzle of that. Or whatever. Just make lots of fun, dark, busy stuff. Will's in at 200. He's trying.
She's active on me here. She's not going to sit still. This is literally just like a cotton blanket on top of a tote with my phone attached to the side of one of my sea serpents racks with a light attached to a tub. Like, it's the most jankety looking setup, but it works.
Did you breed her or buy her?
I got her from, I think, Dynasty way back in the day.
Oh, was she in like a mystery bag or whatever?
No, I never did any of those. She was just like a weekend sale or something they did for her. And I think I got her for like 400 or 500 or something like that. She was the first GHI that I got, and I was super excited because GHI was just becoming like super popular because she's a 2018, so I got her as a hatchling. And there's some females that I've got to breed for me like right at that 2-year mark. My Volta female, one of her babies, I got to lay eggs for me like right on her 2nd birthday, which means she was breeding at 1.5 years. But Will's the only one in right now, so we'll count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done.
Acacia. Acacia, do they have to be pied or het pied? Because I don't know if he has a blackhead mahogany GHI or Mojave pied or het pied. Do you have any of those?
I don't have any of that with pied stuff. I've got a Leo Inchy Kingpin 50% het pied female that's up on the block.
You want to try that, Acacia? I'm looking at the show notes husband that I'm married to, who's judging me in the comments. I just said it. I will hunt you. Who else wanted something? Heckler, any visual clowns, no spider pin or lesser? Well,
just the lesser.
It's hard.
This female here was a holdback. So if she doesn't sell, I'm not. Let's weigh her first. So she's still a virgin, but she's 1,500 grams. So she's a leopard inchy kingpin, 50% het pied. And again, I don't remember if it was you, Jessica, that said it, but the striping with the leopard is usually a pretty good indicator of the het pied. And she's got a solid dorsal stripe from head to tail.
All back in.
Same prices on the sheet.
Yep. So we'll start her off at 200. Again, 1,500 grams, ready to breed.
I don't think we have any xanthic except for in like pos hets. Is that correct, everybody?
Correct.
Yeah, I don't. All my xanthic stuff is my holdback stuff, and I do TSK. So that being said, I do have one girl that's creeping around that's pos het VPI, but she's not being worked for the VPI. So leopard inchy kingpin, 50% het pies. This is a 4-gene female that will likely prove out to be het pied. And she is 1,500 grams, ready to breed.
What's up, Cuddle Time? Hope you had a good show. Do you
And
want
I
a
produced her.
female leopard inchy kingpin, 50% het pied female? Anybody interested? We gotta keep it moving.
We'll count it down.
Count it down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
All right. Somebody asked earlier where all the Yellow Belly complex stuff went. A lot of it sold earlier. I don't know if he has
Yellow
any
belly
more.
complex stuff.
Yeah, I think who was it? Chris Hare, do you remember?
Oh, I had the highways.
Yeah. I mean, like someone was asking if they'd all already sold because we promoted some of the highways.
It had to be that stuff. I only had one yellow belly that I put up, and
So the male sold to Jen from Hutch Exotics, and then the female was Sean with Forbidden Balls. And then somebody asked about hypo. This is a holdback, but I'm again trying to make space, so I will put this on the block.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be a little bit higher up there, but this is a silver streak, spot nose, pinstripe, het hypo female.
A 22?
Yeah. So she's kind of just a dark mess, but once you breed her and get there will be everything's going to come out at least pastel because she is silver streak, meaning super pastel. But so super pastel, black pastel, spot nose, pinstripe, het hypo.
Starting bid or price?
We'll start her at 250.
I might not have typed this up right. You can critique.
Nope, that's right.
Okay.
say 250 is a good deal.
Yeah, again, like I said, I'm trying to reduce down. I have the same thing, but no pastel at all in it, just a black pastel spot nose pin. I'll put that next to it just to show you what it looks like. And you're pinching yourself in your own water bowl there, kid.
Andrew asked, just a list of everything available. That would be silly to just say it. You need a message and make deals. It's mostly...
So this is the same snake, but no pastel.
I like it better. Does that make me a bad person? I like pens just the way they are, like naturally, but I like them when you add dark stuff to them too.
Well, and you add spot nose, and it just gives that like accentuated dorsal stripe all the way down. And that's the same thing here. You can see the dorsal stripe is just a lighter color all the way down. It's one of the things that spot nose does really well. I've got 3 that I'm holding back from this clutch, which is the reason why I'm okay with it. So I've also got a super pastel inchy spot nose. That's het hypo.
The only problem with not adding pastel to your collection, Marissa, is you need pastel to make acid look like anything. Otherwise, it just looks like a dark leopardy thing. Pastel sets it off.
Pastel and hypo looks amazing also. So that's why one of the reasons why I wasn't too upset with it, right? The typical POG, right? The pastel orange ghost was like the peak performance back in like 2010.
Mm-hmm. All right, anybody in? We'll count this puppy down and do a couple more or something.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Again, she's a holdback, so I'm not super concerned if she doesn't go.
You don't have acid
I do
yet. You know, the future is variable. Yeah, there's a lot of things that pastel looks great in, and not just DG, which is like the obvious one. But I think anybody working G stripe should absolutely have acid and pastel. Just saying.
Acid's coming down in price too. We saw some of it when we were at Schaumburg last weekend, going for pretty cheap. There were some males that were in like the $200-$300 range and had acid in.
Dang! What? Oh, sorry, because they're like $400 on Morph Market right now. But that makes sense at a show. There'd be like a show discount.
So I'll show this off. Yeah. I don't think anybody's going to go for this one, but we'll show it off.
Ooh, what's that?
So this is an albino genetic stripe. 50% posset clown.
Ooh, male or female?
Female.
Is this year's? Looks like this year.
It's still from last year. Again, feeding small. This was one of the last clutches of the season last year.
Female.
This was the last clutch of the season last year, so. Because I'm the only one.
Sorry.
Yeah, again, I don't think anybody's going to go for it because I'm the only one working this project. This is the only ones out there. So, albino G-stripe, 50% het clown, female. We'll do $750.
You're saying you're the only one working the triple?
The triple. There's one other person, but he hasn't released anything else, and he's the guy who started the Kiki, right? The G-stripe clowns.
Okay.
So he and I
both
had shots.
Garrick in his like Garrick fault is doing it just to be Garrick and do it.
I mean, it's possible.
Garrick's working lavender. He's trying to work the lavender.
So, yeah, Ninja Balls is doing both albino and lavender at the same time, but he hasn't hit on either of them. And I have a pair of albino double hets that I've been pairing up. And then the mom is just an albino G-stripe. And I had a clown that was het albino, and that's how I started the whole project to like move into it. Held back a male that was albino double het, bred it back to mom. Got these babies that were albino G-stripe, and they were double het. Or that's how I started it. This is the male. So I have 1.2 of the albino G-stripes. So his white is way different. So I don't know if he's got that het clown influence, which is why all that white is showing up better for him. Which, if that's the case, I haven't sent any sheds off to be tested or anything like that. But if that's the case, that'll make it a lot more interesting. Oh, snapping at me.
Vicious. All right, is anybody in or interested in that? Autumn Leaves asks, which seller do I message about the last one? That would be Morph Mechanics, because he's just been doing all of them. So if you like saw something before and you don't want to auction it, just want to message, try to cut a deal that way.
Which one are they asking about?
I'm not sure. Like they could be delayed. It wasn't the albino. I don't think. Stuart asked, more big girls? Question mark.
The other big girl that I've got that's up on the block.
I think it was typo.
I've got a single gene Mojave and a black pastel yellow belly.
Autumn Leaves, the Silver Streak was his. Do you want to bid on it right now? Or do you want to just take it to TMs?
That's what you said. Okay.
And then big girls, Mojave, the lemon blood, the what was the other one?
I don't think I've got
I think
the
we
black
did.
pastel yellow belly on there.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna weigh her real fast.
Yeah, this man has served our country faithfully, so we need to buy us snakes. Okay.
How
Honestly.
does this happen? It's like looped through the handle, so I can't even pull it out.
Yeah, auction it like that. It's a free whip
Comes
in.
with a free sterilite tow. Not for housing, only for weighing.
Thanks for coming, Sierra Scales Exotics.
She's 2,400 grams. And as far as black pastel yellow belly goes, she is a great example of both, if she will sit still here, which she doesn't look like she's going to do for me.
Do you know what year she was born?
Yeah, I got her as a hatchling as well. She is a 19.
Okay.
And you just look at the side pattern on her. Black pastel and yellow belly interact really well together. We'll start her off at 250. Just again, because I wouldn't be opposed to keeping this one.
Andrew, he feeds all live, but he'll feed different stuff. He has fed other stuff besides rats.
And she laid in May of 22, laid 8 eggs.
Love their heads.
Well, she's got like a little bit of iridescence to her too.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to pick up on the camera, but because she's trying to run on me, I'm just going to count it down. I'll go 5.
All right, Super Snake
4,
Syndicate, get in there.
3, 2, 1, and done.
Done. Or message him later if you're like, that was fun, but I missed it. Andrew, what do you think? Keep thinking. All right. It's okay, though. I think that's all of our big girls. I feel pretty done. How's everybody feeling?
I got one more.
I've got nothing.
I'm surprised there wasn't any interest in the Garters, to be honest.
Me too. But I don't know.
It's okay. I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think now we know, people will know that you have garters. Like if they didn't already know, you know, it's just like a different set of touches to like your brand.
Checkers in the future moving forward. Like right now I have Florida Blues, I have the California Reds. I'm going to be adding in the Oregon Red Spotted, red and blue phase. I'm going to be adding in the like Chapalas and the Scots as well. So there will be more variety moving forward in the future once our rooms are complete and I have the funds to start expanding my collection.
Yeah, I think you'll do good. I feel like Checkers, I don't know. Maybe they do better like at the pet level, like at a show, because they're like, oh, it's pretty. But I think like people are like, oh yeah, it's an investment if it's like a red-sided or Similis or whatever. All right, what do you got for us?
This is the last
Sure.
one I got. So
Last
this is
one.
a cinnamon. I produced her. She is 66% het hypo, 50% het pied.
What year was she born? Maybe?
She is a 20.
Maybe.
I was going to shoot for some allelic combos. I've got a... Well, her dad was a cinnamon fire, double het hypo pied. And then I sold him, so I don't have any of that hypopied stuff anymore. I do have a male fire yellow belly hypopied, so if I kept her, that's kind of the route I was going to go, or the banana hypopied that I have as well.
So Cindy, 66% het hypo, 50% het pied. I'm making that up. Price?
And I think the list says 100 starting.
Oh, is it on there? Sorry.
Yep.
I was typing it. I thought it wasn't on there. Being 100.
And then she weighs in at 1150. So she's almost ready to breed as well.
Well, definitely het pied.
Yeah, with the chaining.
Yeah, and you flip her over, she's basically like halfway. She's got the white, like the center.
Tracks.
Yeah. Main morph is in at 100. Jano's in at 100. So you gotta, one of you has to.
She's actually just going into shed right now, so she's actually more dull. She's a little opaque if you look at her eyes. So she's actually normally a lot more vibrant than this, and has some of that nice, like, rainbowing iridescence to her.
Morph Mechanic is located in Washington State. Super Snake Syndicate.
And the Dalmatian is back. Phoebe. Leave
All
it.
right, do you want to count it down so that Maine and Jano can fight? Right now, Maine has it because they did it first, but you all need to snipe each other or whatever you need to
Go
do.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done.
I'm going to throw a high figure out and see what happens. Throw a high ball number out and see what happens. I got one more to throw out there that I just thought of if we got a second still.
Yeah.
Give me a second to get her.
So Maine's for 120.
Yeah, congratulations. Correctly using stacked bids.
And again, everybody that's won anything from me, just message me on Instagram and we can get all the rest of the information tracked across to get everything shipped out. I know for Stewart, JW Stewart, I will have to order a box big enough to fit all of those in there, but we can work that out.
And I'm sure you would allow people to like add more to your box or whatever if
there's anything you saw that didn't get.
Yeah.
100%.
So you can negotiate all that tomorrow because maybe they want to make it worth it. All right, let's see what you have got for us.
Okay, so this one I honestly don't really want to sell, but it hits a lot of boxes. So she is a pastel Enchi blade spider clown, 50% VPI exanthic, 50% het pied. So before I give a starting price, I'm going to say she was a problem eater in the beginning. We really had to assist feed her for a long time, and she just recently got on food reliably. So she's currently reliably eating mouse hoppers, but she has taken frozen thawed.
Live.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. She reliably eating live mouse hoppers, but she has taken frozen thawed. So I have no idea what this would be. Go ahead.
Sorry. Can you repeat the morphs one more time for me?
Yep. Pastel, Enchi, Blade, Spider, Clown, 50% het VPI Exantic, 50% het Pied. She came from a double het to double het pairing. I have no idea what this would go for right now. I looked on Morph Market earlier, and there's not a match up there. But given the possibility of the double het, I'm gonna highball because she's a holdback right now. I'm gonna say $550 starting. 4-gene Clown plus possible double hit.
And she'll need some more time to eat a couple more times before you feel
Oh no,
comfortable
no,
shipping?
I'd feel comfortable shipping her now. She's a fine size. I'm just saying she was. We had to assist feed her quite a bit in the beginning, yeah, to get her started.
Okay. That's a good deal. Even with the spider or whatever, if you don't like it, you still have like a bunch of genes and pos.
She's got no wobble.
Yeah, she doesn't really have any real wobble issues either. So.
Anybody in?
I'm not hard pressed to sell her. I just figured people ask for pied stuff, people ask for VPI stuff, people ask for visual clowns, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, she's just gonna be a holdback. So.
Right. You just count that puppy down, but
yep,
she is beautiful.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Figure give Will a chance for that free shipping, yeah.
Will's a team player. We appreciate Will. All right, nobody bid, but it was fun checking out something extra at the end. Thank you for bringing her out.
Yep.
It looks like someone wanted your contact info to get garters later when they were ready. So hopefully it.
Yeah, of course. Just reach out to me on my Instagram, Garden of Garters and Geckos.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you, James, also.
I appreciate it.
Man. Hopefully you make it across the country successfully.
Oh, it's going to be dead of winter, too. That's going to be the fun part.
Where are you going to? You said from San Diego to where?
So I live in Washington. I'm currently geobatching down in San Diego, and I'm moving to Connecticut. So I transfer in December. I check in to Connecticut and then directly go up to upstate New York for 2 months of school, then go back to Connecticut and start. And then I have to move my family across after that.
Get snowed in.
I got an all-wheel drive BMW, so I should be fine. And then my wife's got a Honda Pilot Trail Sport. So
I'm gonna say we didn't go that far, but we just moved from the Norfolk area in Virginia Beach up here to Illinois, and it's not fun with all the animals. So.
Yeah, I've been lucky. I've been in the same location. So I've been in the Pacific Northwest since 2012. So other than this last, what is it now? It's been almost 6 months of geobatching down in San Diego where we've been in and out quite a bit. So I'm going to literally fly back on Friday, and then we're going to go right into underway for a bunch of inspections and stuff. And then the whole fun part of going out for a family day cruise where we basically maintain the reactors online just to take everybody's families out for a day and come back.
How much does that cost?
A lot.
Way too much.
Because they do like the family spouse flights or whatever, and I'm like, do we need
families
that?
Coming on board for the day. It would be a day that we wouldn't be underway normally, so we'll go underway for that. And then typically, I think they're charging like $20 a person to cover their food for the day. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I think they're gonna do an air show, so they'll fly some of the jets through. They'll fly some helicopters, bring some Osprey. all that stuff just to kind of show off what there is, right? So they'll bring some F-18s, some F-35s, and just show off their capabilities and do some flybys. But they won't take off or land from the carrier while we're out with families on board. So it'll just
Right,
be
for
flying out
obvious
from San
reasons.
Diego and then just coming through. But
Good luck. Good luck, everybody. We're doing it. Life is full of mysteries, including Will, who is apparently contacting Jim to get his $500. So I would count this as a success, no matter how we do it. All right.
I mean, it's 15 less animals I have to worry about right now, so that's good. I appreciate everyone.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal.
And
man.
if anybody's watching this afterwards,
Congratulations.
message these people. Their contact info is down here if you see anything you liked, because they were interested in selling it, so they'll be interested tomorrow too. So.
Also, my
Right.
incubator still has a couple spots left for stickers if anybody has any they want to send.
Oh yeah, cool.
Message me.
Yeah, I'll
I
have to
started
send it.
putting magnets on my stickers, and now they're sitting on my fridge.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's better, because then you can move them if you don't.
I have such sticker anxiety, so I fixed that by putting my stickers on magnet sheets and then cutting them out, so they're on my fridge and I can move them around now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll
Good
see
night.
y'all
Appreciate it.
later. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
I'm gonna wave like this.